Alright, it's been a while since I've done a vlog, but here we are doing it. A vlog, I should say, video vlog. This one's called Be In It. So, a while back I went through a breakup, and it was quite tough. And so the thing is, when we go through breakups, guess what we have? We have very well-meaningful friends who want to be there, they want to support us, and what they want to do is they want to help us stop feeling the pain. And that's just a natural human being thing to do. It's an innate thing where if we see someone in pain, we want to fix it, we want to stop it. But sometimes that isn't always the best solution. Sometimes you have to just be in it. And you have to be in the pain, and you have to just walk it out. So what I found in my breakup was that a lot of people, when I would start to share it, they would be like, oh, you know, and they would start like saying things to comfort me, but what ended up happening was it was shutting me down. And so I learned I had to be super selective on who I shared my pain with, and made sure that, you know, they were operating in a life that they had things that I wanted in my own life. If they weren't really someone who was very knowledgeable, or they weren't, you know, they weren't doing life, they weren't doing relationships the way I wanted to, it was probably best not to get advice from them. So in the midst of that, I learned that like sitting in the pain while it was super hard, it was very necessary. Now I've been thinking about all this because I have a miniature book. It's a mini book, and it's called Strutting Your Way Through a Broken Heart. It's a gal's 30-day guide to getting through a breakup. And so it's in the process of being editing. It'll eventually be on Kindle, and when it is, you better buy it. I'm just saying, you better buy it. So it'll be out there, and I'm really excited. But it has me thinking in that train of thought. And, you know, being in pain is never fun. It's not a fun thing at all. But here's the thing. If we try to shut ourselves off from that, and if we try to say, you know, I'm not going to deal with this, like, you know, I'm just going to go on, I'm going to find somebody else. I mean, that's a remedy that we've all used. I've used that. To me, the remedy I've used is I'm going to date as many people as I can all at once. And I did do that a bit during this breakup. I tried to get in that cycle where I dated tons of people, trying to avoid the pain. And it doesn't work. It just, I mean, at the end of the day, when I was finished dating all those people, guess what I was stuck with? The pain. It was still there. It didn't go anywhere. I numbed it for a while, and it felt good in the moment, but it was still there, and I still had to deal with it. And so that's a very hardcore lesson that I've had to learn in life, is to actually be in it. Now, I'm not going to tell you today, but there's a reason why you want to be in it now, because tune in, and I'll tell you why it's so important to be in it now, because it actually prepares you for something, and that something is what I'll share with you later. But I found so many people saying different things that would either, like, you know, tear the other person that I was with down so that they didn't look valuable, or, you know, try to build me up, which are all, you know, as friends, very noble things, and you very much appreciate that. But it's not always what is best. And so I just want to encourage you that if you're going through a breakup and it's painful, naturally you're going to want to escape it. You're going to want to run from the pain. But let me encourage you to just sit in it. Because here's the thing. If you don't sit in it, yeah, you may not feel it now, but next week it's still going to be there. You can run from it for a year. It's still going to be there. I have seen women who have had devastating situations, men, devastating situations happen to them, and they never really dealt with it, and just dealt with the pain and dealt with those heart issues. And you see them 20 years later, and if you bring up that sore subject, you still touch a very tender wound to them, and they still bleed all over the place, because they never gave themselves time to actually just be in it and heal themselves properly. And so I want to really encourage you, if you're in that moment, be in it, and come back and I'll share with you why it's so important to just be in it now, so that you can see what comes about later. I get so excited with you guys coming to Erica Angelo. It's always a joy to have you. I'll continue to put out amazing, wonderful information for you. And if you ever have questions, shoot me an email. And if the coaching session is what you're needed, sign up for one and we'll get you going. All right, you have a great day, and I look forward to visiting with you again.